Welcome to the Community Difference-Wylie. Brought to you in part by Master Networks Wylie and powered by the Difference Media, LLC. Today's show is hosted by Caitlyn Fuessel with Elite Diamond Cleaning. They are joined today by co-host Cordell Reynolds with Platinum Eagle Mortgage, Linh Heverly, Realtor with Coldwell Banker Apex, and Marissa Page with Page Restoration. The Community Difference-Wylie was created to serve as a platform for local leaders and business professionals to showcase their expertise, values, and commitment to their community. Overall, the podcast aims to create a stronger sense of community in North Texas by highlighting the often overlooked or unnoticed good work being done by local leaders, businesses, and professionals. So sit back and relax as our host, co-host, and their guests share inspirational stories, experiences, thoughts, and insights about being a professional, along with the opportunities for our businesses to serve our communities in very special ways. Because the Community Difference-Wylie starts now.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Community Difference Show. Happy Thursday. We're so excited that you're tuning in with us and you get to be a part of this amazing show. We've got great co-hosts, amazing guests, and we're going to get to hear really awesome things from everyone. I'm super excited for the topic of the month and this conversation that we're going to get to have. But for those of you who don't know, my name is Caitlyn Fuessel. I'm the owner of Elite Diamond Cleaning. We do residential, commercial, and construction cleaning. So we service most of the DFW area. So if you need anything, those move-in, move-outs, Airbnb cleaning, regular maintenance cleaning, Thanksgiving's coming around, you need your home deep clean, just give me a call. We'd love to serve you. So I'm going to invite on now everyone who's going to be a part of our show, and we're going to get to introduce them. Welcome.
Good morning.
Hi, everybody. So Dallas, you're not Marissa, so I just want to make a public announcement. Dallas is here with us this morning. And so we're super excited. So these are our amazing co-hosts that get to be a part. So why don't y'all go around and introduce yourselves? Linh, tell us a little bit about who you are.
I'm Linh Heverly with Coldwell Banker Apex. I have been a realtor with Coldwell Banker since 2012. I do I do residential real estate here. I love to stay local because, short drives. But yeah, I love being in Wylie, and yeah.
Awesome. We're super glad you're here today. Dallas, tell us a little bit about who you are.
Well, Caitlyn teased it. I am not Marissa, so thank you so much for letting me step into her spot. I am Dallas Jones, owner of Reynolds. We are an IT firm. We do computer repairs, and we also take old memories and bring them back to life with digital conversion, like VHS tapes, film, photography, and all that. So that's pretty much what we do. We live in Wylie, work in Wylie, and also service the surrounding areas.
Now, Dallas, I do know that you mentioned one way that people can really think about bringing some old memories to life just a few minutes ago. What was that?
Oh, yeah. If you have a team that hasn't won a championship recently, like the Rangers did, go local sports team, then we can help with that. So if your team hasn't been winning for a little while and the last time they had a championship was on a VHS tape, we can help with that.
Love it. Love it. Let's go local sports team.
Yes.
All right, Cordell, tell us who you are.
Hey, I'm Cordell Reynolds. You guys will notice a little bit of a different scrolling today under my name. I am officially moving over to the wonderful Frost Bank, taking over their newly formed community residential lending team. So it's going to be a team focused on really educating the community about the mortgage process, the home buying process, as well as how to maximize the equity in your home, and primarily focused on individuals that we would like to consider the lost crowd. So we're focused more on the low and moderate income individuals in this particular role. So I'm excited about that and being able to bring that to Wylie and the surrounding communities, and being a part of the Frost team.
Nice.
Yay. I'm so excited.
Congratulations.
Yes,
Thank you.
congratulations are in order. So I love that. So I guess at this point, I want to share a little bit also about Master Networks. So everyone here, all of our co-hosts, myself, we're all a part of Master Networks. And if you're listening for the first time and you have no idea what Master Networks is, it's a really amazing group that we meet Thursday mornings at 9 to 10, 9 sharp. We get started, but it's a networking group. So we get to come in and share about our businesses, but also build relationship. And so I want y'all to share a little bit why y'all are part of Master Networks. What has kept y'all coming around?
I mean, I think the overall answer from everyone is the people. I mean, we just love connecting with everybody. Everybody's a resource, and everybody comes with their ideas and shares them. And as small business owners, you want to be around like-minded people in order to succeed.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I just have to echo that. You know, Caitlyn, we were watching our local sports team win the World Series last night. Got together, and you mentioned something about another networking group that we will not name. But it's just not the same, right? There's a lot of opportunities for you to go out there and network and share the word about your business, but the people make the difference, and the people in our group are absolutely amazing. And if you're in the listening area and you're close enough to Wylie that it's, you know, within a driving distance, I recommend you come hang out with us on Thursday mornings.
Yeah.
It's one thing to be part of a group that, you know, you do your 30-second pitch or whatever it is and you trade business cards. But the thing that I love about our group is that it is a safe place. We get raw, we get real with each other, and there is authentic relationship building that happens in the Thursday mornings in Master Networks.
Oh, it's so true. And just like you were saying, so we have an awesome group chat that goes off like constantly, people connecting, say hey. And so my husband and I threw it out there. We're going to go watch the World Series at the football restaurant over there in Wylie, which if you haven't been, you need to go support a local business. It's really amazing. But we just threw it out there. And Parker and I walked in and Tim and his wife, Vanessa, were there. So that was super cool. They were there separate. So we got to say hi. And then Cordell came and hung out with us. And that's just like Wednesday night. And these are the people that I want to hang out with. And so it's not just about networking or getting that referral or ROI. It's about people that I choose to spend my time with. And so for me, now it's more than it's a choice. It's that choice that I want to make. And y'all are my people. So I love it. So again, super glad that y'all are here. Y'all are amazing co-hosts. So I'm super excited. We're going to bring on y'all's guests, and I want y'all to introduce them and tell us kind of how you met, and then we'll let them share about who they are. So
I'll let you go
first. Yeah.
Okay, so Trimone, I first met her at the business card exchange. I didn't know who she was. I saw a Facebook ad, and it was for HOTWORX. I love hot yoga, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and sign up as a founding member. Don't know what it was about. Don't even know how the workouts were done. I just saw hot yoga, and so we met briefly. And then when her storefront actually opened up, I was addicted, and just getting in there, getting a quick workout and realizing how many calories you're burning in such a short amount of time is amazing. So meet Trimone. She's the owner of HOTWORX, Wylie.
Good morning, everyone. How are y'all?
We're great.
Doing great.
Well, I'm Trimone Washington. I am one of the co-franchise owners of HOTWORX Wylie. And not only we're in 24/7 infrared sauna studio where you actually get more workout for less time. So if you heard me say, yes, it's a sauna, so it's hot, right? But it's infrared. So it's infrared, so it's going to help with not only skin tightening, aging, weight loss. It's going to help with something that's super important to me, especially because I live in Wylie. It helps with anxiety, it helps with depression, and it's going to help with just the whole mental feeling. And, you know, when you live in a community, you want to bring a business that not only benefits the community health-wise or just brings fun, you want to make sure that your community is mentally whole. And so that's why I'm excited to be here in Wylie, which is my hometown for over 20 years now.
Oh, I love that. We're super glad to have you here. That's super exciting. So I'm excited to hear more about your business in a little bit. So Dallas, introduce Sara. Tell us how you met her.
So Sarah and I met, oh gosh, over a decade ago. We were working with a nonprofit in Dallas, and it's a great segue for our topic of. But Sarah and I were working together with a nonprofit in Dallas. She is an amazing mom and entrepreneur, has been in business for over 20 years with her remodeling business, which is just incredible that she does that. And, she also has another group that I'll let her talk more about that. But Sarah, thank you so much for coming out this morning. I really appreciate you being here.
Oh, thanks, Dallas, and thanks everyone for just creating this space. It's so important that we have a space of community leaders that can come together and share. So I do appreciate your dedication to it. Yes, hi, I'm Sara Belmonte, and I'm the owner of Design Remodel Pros. We are a full-service remodeling company. Funny story is I got to start this business with my husband, who was my boyfriend at the time. But 20 years later and 2 babies later, we are still going strong. We offer full service remodeling in the DFW area, and we also offer handyman services. And I often have to say is if you want that honey-do list done, give us a call because it's a lot easier just with one call than trying to nudge your husband each time. But also after I started my business, I had 2 beautiful babies and realized I couldn't run it the same way. So I founded a community called Moms Out Marketing, and we are here supporting our families, supporting our business, and supporting the community with quarterly events. So it's very near and dear to my heart to give back to my community. And I know that we are creating future leaders, and that's what I see in my children and other people's children. And that's why I want them to see the whole entrepreneurial process. So we teach women how to support their families, business, and community.
I love that. I am super excited. We've got some very passionate people on today, which is going to make for a very great show. So we're going to go and take a commercial break, but on the flip side, we're going to do a segment, What's Up, Wylie? And so when we get back,
What's up, Wylie?
Yes. So join us back after the commercial.
The North Texas Community Difference-Wylie is made possible in part by Juan Payon and JP Direct Health, providing affordable health insurance solutions as a proactive protection, not a reactive solution. Allison Wilson and Community Wealth Advisors, Life Well Planned. Angela Tucker with Coldwell Banker Apex. Here to help you discover your real estate dreams and build wealth through all stages of life. Cordell Reynolds with Platinum Eagle Mortgage. Your mortgage journey starts here. Marley Knapp with Norwex, chemical-free, sustainable solutions for your home, and by Tara Padilla with Texan Window Cleaning. Don't let dirty windows be your pane in the glass.
The North Texas Community Difference-Wylie. Together, we can make the difference. And now back to the show.
Welcome back. Welcome back. So those are some of our amazing sponsors. Again, if you come and join us Thursdays at 9, you'll get to meet all of those amazing people and the businesses that they have. And so we're going to go right into the What's Up, Wylie segment. So I'm super excited. So we're just going to kind of go around in a circle and just share what's going on in this area. If y'all have any events going on. Lynn, do you want to start us off?
Sure. So our Master Networks group is having a lunch and learn, and it's open to the public. It'll be at the Napoli's in Wylie. You can reach out to one of us. It is on an Eventbrite, and I know I can't post anything out there, but reach out to any one of us, and we will get you that Eventbrite link, and then you can sign up. Jordan Vaughn, one of our members, is going to be teaching us social media, and she will have basically, you're supposed to be able to leave that class with a whole month of ideas on what to post on social media. So come out and check it out.
Awesome. Yeah, and I believe that is it next Wednesday?
It's next Wednesday. Yes, the 8th from 11:30 to 1:30. Thanks,
Perfect.
Caitlin.
Yeah, and it's free. Y'all just come and really we're just going to support Napoli's. So we're going to eat lunch while we're there and get to learn. So it's totally free. Just come join us. So
Yeah,
Trimone.
Gina's been a guest on the show, and the food there is amazing. So if nothing else, go for the lunch.
Just go for the lunch. If you just don't want, you don't care about.
Oh, she's gone. She did a magic trick. She's gone. She'll come back.
I think she went to go eat because she said
I don't know. I just disappeared for some reason.
We thought you left to go get Napoli's. You're like, that's it.
Yes, I'm out.
Great idea.
That's funny. All right, Trimone, why don't you tell us a little bit about your event coming up?
Okay, so next Thursday, November the 9th, we are going to have Friendsgiving. So we're going to have lots of snacks. Bring your friends in to do free workouts. And if you join that day, you get December for free. So we're going to share the love. Also, we are doing a sock collection for seniors up until November the 16th. If you bring in socks, I will also discount the enrollment by $15 if you bring in a pair of socks that will go to our local senior citizens here in Wylie.
I love that. That sounds like a really awesome way to get involved in the community. And hey, get a whole month free at a gym. That sounds great too.
Sure does.
Cordell, do you have anything for What's Up, Wylie?
Absolutely. So nothing that's just like super wide, community wide, but this past weekend, me and my 9-year-old daughter were out hitting tennis balls, and we met this gentleman named Nathan Scott that has started a small tennis academy here. And I just want to invite you out if you have any daughters that are 11 and under and are interested in learning tennis. My daughter learned so much. She went out this past Monday at 5, and she learned so much from him in just an hour. And she's been wanting to play every day since then. So it's just a great way to kind of get them introduced to something new.
That sounds great. Dallas, do you have anything?
I do. So before you do any of that stuff, go vote. We have an election here in Wylie, and most of Texas has a general election that's going to be on November 7th. Here in Wylie, we have early voting that's going on until Friday. We do have a bond election for the school district. Everybody has experienced huge growth, and Wylie is no exception to that rule. The bond election is a proposal to build 3 new schools, and it's one of those things where we'll be able to get rid of some of the temporary buildings and build new schools. They claim that it's like a no tax increase, even though the state law requires that they put on every bond election that this is a tax increase. So the Wylie ISD has been a great steward of our tax dollars. And so, but either way, whether you vote one way or another, just go vote. Make your voice heard and participate in our community in the best way you can by going to the election box.
Yes, that is so true. So I believe there's a number of constitutional things, property taxes. Obviously, if you're in Wylie, you can vote on the bond. So if you're not in Wylie and you can't vote on the bond, still go vote, because there's constitutional things that will affect you. And like Dallas said, use your voice, be heard, and go out there. And you may not like it, but if you don't vote, you shouldn't get to complain. There's just a thought there. So go vote. Then maybe you can complain. So, but Sara, why don't you share about your event coming up? And I'm super excited about your event as well.
Yes, thank you. So we have a Friendsgiving that we do every year, and it also is with a food drive. So we're really happy to partner with Friendship House this year. So we ask when you come to the Friendsgiving that you bring, and I'm going to bring a little list out. It's either a box of stuffing, a box of cornbread, canned pumpkin, canned corn, canned green beans, canned cranberry sauce. And what we do is at the end of our meeting, which has been amazing the last 3 years, is we have just tons of canned foods that we're ready to deliver to the Friendship House, which will be partnered with a whole turkey to give to local families in need. So it's a beautiful cause. We love to just come together as business owners and celebrate gratitude for everything that we have and the amazing opportunities we have to give back. So that is in Plano at Windhaven Academy. November 15th from 9:30 to 11:30. As well as so we're always doing something for charity. So also in December, I have to mention that we have a charity vision board. So if you're thinking about doing a vision board, please come do it with our community. And we are giving back to Read Across America. It's a very big launch and event that we do coming into 2024 for a book drive. We are usually get over 6,000 books to donate to local underserved schools. So either way, I hope you mention in the comments. I will send you links to both of those events, and we'd love for you to come out and get to meet you and help us, support our community.
That's amazing. Those are super awesome events. It's the season of Friendsgiving, so I love that. So we're going to take another commercial break, and on the flip side, we're going to get to hear from our guests a little bit more and how they got started, their history, and about their businesses. So stay tuned.
The Community Difference is a new series of shows powered by the Difference Radio live stream and podcast network. This series of shows was designed to highlight the unsung heroes that call our towns and communities home. And we wanted to create a platform that brings awareness to and reminds folks of the goodness that lives within so many of us. By working with the local community leaders, business owners, first responders, veterans, schools, and citizens, we want to unite with a clear and selfless purpose. The Community Difference seeks to spotlight the people, events, and activities that are producing positive outcomes, inspirational stories, and incredible experiences. In a world that is consumed with negative press, media manipulation, and propaganda, The Difference, along with many others who believe and support The Difference, understands there is no better way to make the difference than to highlight the unsung heroes that call our towns and communities home. We are currently searching for local communities to be the focus of our shows, but before we can launch a show in your community, we need your help. We need you along with local business leaders, chambers of commerces, major nonprofits, online community group leaders, networking groups, etc., to join us in making the difference in helping your community be seen, be heard, and be remembered. So, if you would like to know how you, your business, school, social media community, church, or your favorite nonprofit organization can be a part of this unique and powerful program, reach out to us today and introduce yourself and let us know how you would like to contribute and bring awareness to the amazing people, places, and events that are making the difference in the community you love. You can call us at 972-866-4596 or email us at info@thedifferenceradio.com.
And now, back to the show.
Welcome back. We're super excited. Yes, if you have any questions about The Difference, please reach out. We'd love for you to be a part. Even if you're just watching and you say, hey, I'd love to be a guest, feel free to reach out. We want you to be a part as well. It's all about the community. So we're going to dive into some interviews, get to know our guests a little bit more. Trimone, why don't you go first? Tell us about how you got started, a little bit about who you are, and anything you think that they might want to hear.
How I got started is very weird. They say I'm like this crazy serial entrepreneur person. So that's a big question. But I have been living in Wylie for a little over 20 years. I'm a proud mother of 4. And my last daughter that's here in Wylie just went to Harvard. So now I am a proud Harvard mother. I'm so super excited. But again, I have a passion for this city. I've lived in this city. I breathe this city. I believe in the Wylie way. I believe in Wylie ISD. I could not have opened HOTWORX without the better part of me some days, and the other days I'm the better part of him. My husband is the co-owner. We also own Tentex Logistics and First Class Tax Service. So again, we do several businesses, and my husband, he always signs me up for things to get himself out of them, and HOTWORX was one. A year ago, he was like, hey, I want you to go to this workout because I don't want to do it. And I'm like, why do you do that? He signed up for cowboy tickets one year, like a lot of money. He tried to get me to get him out of it. So I was like, okay, I'll go. So I got in there and I was like, I'm in love. And our city needs it. There was not one in Wylie. So I called the company and talked to someone at our corporate. And Dedrick and I pulled the plug and decided to go forward. And at first they wanted us to go to Houston, but I was very passionate about us being in Wylie. because not only when you open a business in the city you live, you're opening opportunities for employment for the city, but then you're using the tax dollars to put back in the city, and then you can give. And so I think I've kind of benefited a little more. HOTWORX is, again, the 24-hour infrared studio, but we're a little bit different than most studios. Most gyms, you go in and you have a different type of workout where it takes about 45 minutes to an hour to burn 300 or 400 calories. You can do a 15-minute workout, which is called a HIIT, and burn that same amount of calories in our saunas. So for those moms or dads that have busy schedules, or just those hardworking people who only have 30 to 40 minutes to work out, HOTWORX-Wylie has something for you. We've started to build a community here, though. Again, think when you live here and you start to meet people. I'm a crier. I've had members who could not touch their toes or their knees when they joined me 6 weeks ago. I have members that now show me they can touch their toes, they can bend backwards, they're able to go out to their children's activities, and they're living healthier and better lives. And then what that does is that makes better citizens for our community. So then they can go out and they can do more. So I think that that's the big thing. If you're looking for a good workout, looking for something different, you're looking for community, and you're looking for something that you don't have to worry about if you're going to get there or not, then HOTWORX-Wylie is what you want to try. So
I love
it.
that.
Yeah, I
That's
could
so
just, my
I
wife.
can speak to that. I've oh, sorry, guys.
No, go ahead, Lynn.
Oh, I can speak to that. I've gone to the workouts, and it's a different type of workout. It's you're in a sauna box. Sometimes you're working out by yourself, and sometimes you're working out with a stranger. And every stranger I've met, working out has been great. We work out together, we sweat together, and we just get through it. So it is a community there.
Oh yeah, my wife did a class, and oh man, it's a game changer. Yeah, you're like,
yeah.
But the energy you get, and the thing that I'll say about what HOTWORX-Wylie, which makes us a little bit different, is one of the things I do is on our desk we have business cards, right? We have business cards for all of our members or different people. And what I've noticed is someone will say, hey, I need a realtor. They're just because they're in here and it starts to be community. Well, hey, I have Lynn, I have Vonda Bailey, I have different people. Or you know what, Trimone, what do you think about a restaurant? Gino at Napoli's. Hey, I've been knowing Gino a long time. Gino knows me. He sends members here. So when people start to send you people, it's because of the community. And then here, Dedrick and I have prided ourselves into also making sure that because this is our community, our studio is clean, our studio is kind, our studio is respectful, because not everyone is going to be at the same level of working out. Not everyone is super fit. Not everyone is. That's not what you get here. What you get here is you come as you are, and we're going to take you as you are. And we're going to motivate you. We're going to inspire you, and we're going to give back to our community. So that's the big thing for me, is just being able to be in my community. And again, HOTWORX-Wylie is going to get you right for all those, because New Year's is coming. New Year's is coming. So you can get ready with your New Year's goals and have a whole team behind you.
So are you telling me I can eat all the candy and do a workout and still be okay?
So you can do that today, then after that you can't. So I'm going to just tell you that.
I'm with you, Dallas. I'm such a foodie. I'm like, I love working out though too.
You know what? But we even have diet trackers in our app, so you can track your food and your calories, and then you can see how to work out. So, we can kind of make it, because I like food too. I'm next to Chaloso.
I know she is.
Well, I want to ask some good questions too about the business. Cordell, do you have any questions for Trimone that you can think of?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head, but I'm looking forward to the Friendsgiving, so I can come check it out.
Come check it out. Yeah. My question for you is so do you have classes, or is it come in and, because I've never been in, so do you come in and just work out on your own?
So that's a really good question. So we are a virtual workout space.
Oh,
so
cool.
Our saunas go up to 130 degrees, and they're infrared saunas. So again, remember I said that infrared is different than regular sweating sauna, because it's attacking different types of the parts to help you lose weight. But also our actual classes start every 40 minutes if it's an isometric workout, or every 15 it's a hit, and they're videoed. So our actual VIs are virtual instructors. You go in and watch, and those saunas change every 60 days so that your body gets used to one workout, but then it changes so you don't get bored. So that's the good benefit of us. Sometimes you're like, oh, I want to do a class, but I really don't have time and I can't go to 9 o'clock at night. Well, now you get your class and the flexibility of coming when you can.
That's really cool. So how do like packages work? So if someone says, okay, I want to sign up, do you do it monthly, or is it like dependent on how many times you come in type thing?
So we're monthly. We're $59 a month. Okay, $59 a month. It's unlimited. So you can come to one class or 50 classes in a day or a week. We don't charge by the class. It's unlimited. We are month to month with a 60-day notice to cancel. So we have usually a $99 enrollment, but right now we're at $49 enrollment. And again, we have some different specials that we're doing this month for November. But it does give you the flexibility of not having to make that long-term commitment either. But it also keeps it in a low range. And we have classes such as yoga, Pilates, bar, which is kind of like Pure Barre. We have cycle, we have blast, and we have core and buns. So you can get all parts of your body together, plus a free weight area in our back.
Nice. That's awesome. That's really cool. So if anybody else thinks of any other questions then we'll come back. I'm super excited. That's an awesome thing. So Sara, I want to hear a little bit about you as well. Tell us about who you are, how you got started, and your design and your Moms Out marketing. I want to hear a little bit about that too.
Yes, absolutely. So as I said earlier, owner of Design Remodel Pros. I started in my college dorm room, which was really interesting because I didn't set out to be an entrepreneur. I was studying engineering, I was studying pre-med, and it was my dad who kind of dropped a newspaper on my desk. And I should say I'm a Dallas native, so went to SMU, went to UTD. I didn't want to leave Dallas, love Dallas. So he dropped the newspaper on my bed and he's like, you should check this out. And basically it was flipping houses before we became popular and on HGTV. And it just resonated with me. I was like, I can do this, and after doing that for a time, I enjoyed it, but we were selling to the end user and I noticed there was something missing. There was a connection to people. And having that relationship of going into a home and being able to see the space and see a family and help a family make memories in the space versus kind of just a sell and I'll see you later. And so that is what really attracted me to pivot the model of our business and make it into Design Remodel Pros with my husband. So now we have specialty teams, both for like painting, cabinetry. We do custom cabinetry, flooring, but our bread and butter is really in bathroom and kitchen renovations. And the reason is that's the biggest bang for your buck as a homeowner. That's where your investment's going to come through. And it's a space that you create memories in. As I said, I'm a big foodie. And so like make those memories at home, especially with everything going up in inflation. There's just something beautiful when a family gathers around a table. And as I was saying about the Friendsgiving, it's like breaking bread together, creating those relationships and those memories. So we really enjoy going into a space and transforming it. And then having our clients become our friends. So that's how Design Remodel Pros kind of developed. And after being a 10-year business owner, I had a baby. And I'm telling you, I don't know how many people on here are parents. Also, let us know in the comments, anybody watching. But it changes how you do business. It changes how you sleep or, not sleep. Everything changes. So I was in a sense a serial networker because I just loved people. So I was like networking day and night. And I knew I couldn't do that with my children. And I said, okay, how am I going to make this? So I did a lot of praying and a lot of sitting in different indoor playgrounds and playgroups. And I said, you know what, there's got to be other people out there that kind of are feeling this void and need this type of support system. And that's how Moms Out Marketing was born. We are a network group, a community. We meet every first and third Wednesdays online and in person. With the pandemic, we went more online, and we're actually reaching more people all over the US versus just here and in the DFW area. So it's been great to see the growth and to see that people need this. We need to have a balance between family life and business life, because we own a business to support our families, but then sometimes we can very easily get caught up in the business and forget about our whys. And so that is one of the true hearts and values of Moms Out Marketing, and why I felt it was important to create and help people know you don't have to choose one or the other, the stay-at-home mom or just going to have the career. You can have both. And what people are realizing is this is what they wanted all along. They just didn't know was possible. And it's made possible with a great support group, online trainings. And then with that, we see that we want to be a bigger part of the community, that it's not just about us, it's about more than us and our future. What type of ripple effect are we making now within our business, within our community, to affect the future generations? So that's how it all started. And I just love it. I'm so happy that my husband encouraged me, that my friends and business owners are there rallying together to make this space unique, wonderful, and uplifting for so many.
I love that. That's so awesome. So you mentioned you're in Dallas. So what is your service area for remodeling?
Yes. So in Design Remodel Pros, we only service the DFW area.
So perfect. So
we do help everyone in Wylie.
I love it. Yeah, I kind of figured. So not Fort Worth, but the Dallas
right.
side. Yeah.
More of the north side. So anywhere from Highland Park all the way to Frisco, Prosper, and then out to Wylie.
Perfect. Okay.
And you can always go to our website and we share our service area.
Perfect. I love that. And then Moms Out Marketing, you said first and third weeks. Did you say Wednesday?
Wednesday. Every first and third Wednesday. And then we trickle in community service together, socials. And it's actually where we include the family. So yes, dads can come, children can come. A lot of times our meetings are in a setting where there may be a park located next to it. And it works out really beautifully. So definitely a unique community.
I love that. And then do you have a Facebook group that people can go and join?
Absolutely. So we do have a membership. We have a Facebook group, Instagram, and YouTube, and I can share those in the comments later, but you can go to momsoutmarketing.com, and then, of course, designremodelpros.com.
Cool. Awesome. So that's amazing. So Dallas, what are some things that we should know about your guests? Ask a good question there.
So I love that Sara said the whole thing about being a parent and a business owner. I started my business when I was a single dad, and it's like there's this old adage that everybody says, "So you can't have your cake and eat it too." It's like, what's the point in having cake if you can't eat it? So, I mean, it's one of those things that I'm just really excited about, different groups that come and support like-minded people, where you don't have to choose between being a mom, being a parent, and being a business owner. You can do both. And so I know that Moms Out Marketing is big on moms. Y'all have a side group for the dads?
We do have what we call token dads come in, which is really, really fun, because there are dads out there, and it's nice to see that they're needing this type of community too, because I mean, now the roles have changed, right? Whether it's the working mom or the working dad. And so it's the uniqueness of it. So definitely we welcome all. And, my husband's is there as often as he can too. And it's fun space. So come on, Dallas.
Love it.
And it really is. Oh, sorry.
No, that's so great. I love it. Go ahead.
And it really does support what we say is supporting this all stages of motherhood, where there are even people who are like dog moms who just love the community so much, or empty nesters. So it's all ages, and then all stages of being a business owner. So we have brick and mortar, we have people who have been in business, veteran business owners, and then we also have people who are just starting their business. But what it is when you create that unique and open, supportive, safe space, you learn so much, so it's great to just have that type of environment.
I had a quick question about the renovation portion of your business. So
absolutely.
In remodeling, obviously there's a big scope of what can be done. What are you seeing as the most popular changes as far as bathroom or kitchen remodels?
Most popular changes, like trends, are we talking about? Yes. Or just like, right now, because people with the interest rates, and I know you're there, right, with the interest rates and everything. People are like, I'm not sure I want to buy right now. I may want to do a refinance. Where can I use the best use of my money? And it's in that remodel and changing the footprints of the space. Maybe you've outgrown your current office or your current kitchen. So it's really changing the footprints in those areas of the kitchen and the bathroom. Also for aging in place. They thought they may sell, but no longer do they want to sell and try and buy something that's double the cost, right? Because that's kind of what we're seeing. So they're looking to invest in their own home and create the space that they really kind of longed for years. And that's what I love, helping clients understand what they can do with they may see a limited space, but what we see is an opportunity of what we can create as you grow. So we do what we call kind of like rolling showers for people who may be aging in place as well. And we've done that for years, just as we were actually, for special needs remodeling, et cetera. So I think it's just important that as you're investing in your home to think of not just what you need now, but what are you going to need and want in the future?
Yeah, that's super important. That's incredibly important. So we're going to go to another commercial break. And then on the flip side, we're going to talk about our topic of the month. So both of y'all have already kind of talked about it, but it's really giving back and ways that we can positively impact our community. So I'm super excited to hear from you guys because y'all are so involved in our community. So let's go to that commercial break and stay tuned.
And now a word from a few of our amazing sponsors that make the Difference Radio, live stream, and podcast network possible.
JP Direct Health offers affordable health insurance solutions for individuals, families, and small businesses specializing in custom coverages to fit your needs and budget. JP Direct Health offers comprehensive benefits, including PPO health plans, accident and critical illness coverage, dental and vision, health matching accounts, along with telehealth at no cost per call. Call JP Direct Health today to learn more about how we can help you protect your health and your budget.
Do you want your home or office to sparkle? Then call Elite Diamond Cleaning today. From basic cleaning to deep cleaning, and using only the highest quality cleaning products and equipment, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Our team of experienced cleaners will work quickly and efficiently to clean every nook and cranny, taking care of all the details so you don't have to. With a variety of pricing options to fit any budget, you can be sure that you are getting the best possible price. Call Elite Diamond Cleaning today at 214-300-9876 to schedule a free estimate. Your home and office is a diamond. Let us get it out of the dust.
Are you looking for new or more reliable and affordable home services? Look no further than Utility Connect.
Go.
At Utility Connect, we understand that every customer is different. Thanks to our partnership with The Difference, our free concierge service seamlessly shops all of your utilities and services for your home or business with one easy phone call. So what are you waiting for? Call Utility Connect today and experience the difference. For more information, give us a call at 469-414-2033 or visit us at www.utilityconnect.net/thedifference to learn more.
Are you a business owner looking to grow your company? Get fast, easy financing up to $5 million with no minimum FICO score required. Apply in 60 seconds and get funded in 24 hours. Call Jim Thomas at 214-629-7223 to talk to a financing professional today. Your business's future is waiting. So don't delay. Call now and tell him that you saw him on The Difference.
And now back to the show.
Hello, welcome back. If you're just tuning in for the first time, this is the Wylie Community Difference Show, sponsored by Master Network. So we're super glad that you're here. We have amazing co-hosts and great guests today. So I'm super excited to hear. We're about to dive into the topic of the month, which is giving back and positive impacts for our community. So we're going to hear from them because they've really already kind of talked about this, but I want to hear a little bit more of their thoughts and what they do and how they can make an impact through their business. So, Trimone, why don't you go first?
I keep getting, that means today is going to be a good day. I keep getting number one.
Yes.
As you heard, I'm really, really, really passionate about the community, just being a part of it. One of the things that I truly believe, and I'm super excited, I'm going to come next and join your next Master Networking crew. Because I see that you guys, I know a couple Lennons invited me, Ty, Bradshaw, and those people will be at our grand openings too. But I see what we're giving back to the community. One of the things that I always encourage business owners to do is find your chamber. And even if you only find it so you can find those local food pantries, right? Like amazing food pantry. But not only that, we have a wonderful school district. And sometimes we forget that in those local schools that are right in the areas of our businesses, they have a lot of needs. Mm-hmm. So I think for me, I really try to incorporate being a part of the Wylie ISD, even if it's just mentoring. We forget that there's so many ways we can give back. It's not just monetary. Writing a check is wonderful, right? But time is really big for me. So I work on seeing what our local school district needs. I find out if there's needs in our actual business. We have a lot of members that do giving back. Again, Lynn does great things. So I find out where I can be an asset, right? I can be an actual asset. And then I believe just belonging to a bunch of non-profit or organizations that participate in nonprofits. I'm a mother member, now an associate member of Jack and Jill of America. And I'm a part of the Northeast Dallas chapter that actually serves Wylie. And we give back. We teach our children to give back. And we actually have things. We have a gala coming up in February that we give back to students, and we give money for scholarships. So me, I just believe in finding where we can be an asset, we can be of assistance, and then we use what we have to give back to our community. So that's kind of the way I look at it.
I love that. You mentioned, so it's different strategies, different ways. So time, yeah, writing a check is great. But there's so many different other ways. Sarah, what are your thoughts? What are your strategies that you use?
Yes, well, actually, I just wanted to piggyback off what Trimone said. Being a part of the local community and being that mentor, whether it's something like that we provide with Moms Out Marketing, but also teaching people to go out there and take those opportunities to talk to the schools. I have already 3 set up. We mentor with several of the area schools and also with UTD. Don't forget about the college students who need your help because, yes, we have our younger youth who need to see, hey, you can do this. And remember, that could be something like reading a book to them, going to talk to their class about your profession. We all have very unique professions and journeys to how we got there. I think a lot of times people think, oh, I need to know what I'm going to do as soon as I, go into school, whether it's high school, whether it's college, but we evolve so much as people and we need to start sharing our stories and realizing that everybody you talk to is someone you can touch. So I think sometimes we We feel like we need to carve out a huge amount of time, which that's beautiful. For me, that's a big, amount of my time, but I love it. But also it can be the small daily things of talking to someone in the line about, hey, what are you doing today? How was school? Oh, that's great. What are you studying? So remember these small little things of just making somebody smile and helping them see the difference you can make by sharing what you do in your own journey. And the hardships, we need to share the hardships too, because that being a business owner is not easy. No one's journey easy. If it's still been easy, kudos. Hold on for the ride. So I think it's being realistic and sharing. Obviously, being involved with schools, talking to people. We have so many local needs. Everything we do, it has been all local, whether it's for scope fast packs, packing lunches, doing food drives. When we had the tornadoes here in DFW, I was so surprised that people, not as many people as I wanted, were out there trying to help. So I made it a point that we involved several businesses who were drop-off sites and realizing that people needed blankets, pans, they were starting over. So I think it's really just being kind of talking to people and understanding what the needs are and being open to just new opportunities to share your own story.
That's really good. I would say it like in a way of just being aware instead of just focusing on, because we do, especially with business gets busy, we're trying to get things done, but just being aware of those people standing in line or that person pumping gas right next to you. Mm-hmm. Hey, how's your day going? That's making a positive impact. We actually talked about that. That was our training today in Master Networks. So it was cool. So we just did a simple like, hey, what does it look like to make a positive impact? A small thing, text one person. And so I texted my sister and I said, hey, love you, sis. Hope you have a great day. And she sent back hearts and things like that. And that just makes a little impact on someone in a positive way. And so we forget about those people, sometimes the closest to us, but also when we're just doing our day to day, like the person at the pump next to us. So that's a really good one. So Lynn, Cordell, Dallas, how do y'all add strategies to your business?
I get really involved with my neighborhood stuff. Our neighborhood, it's a huge neighborhood. I haven't been involved as much since, all the kids have started all their sports, but anytime I can be there, and be amongst the community, helping out, like we've got a chili cook-off coming up soon, and I make because I love to craft. I'm told I'm not supposed to because it doesn't make me any money, but I craft, and so I'll take it out, and I make the aprons every year. So I'll do the aprons every year. This year we added a pie event, so I'll do the pie apron. One of my love languages is gift giving. So things that make me feel good is to gift back to others. And we had this conversation before, there's not ever really a selfless act because in a way you're always doing something. And if it makes you feel good, is it really selfless? Because you are, looking to feel good. And, so I just do things like that.
I love that.
Yeah. Yay, too. It's amazing how much these parents spend time at with the schools and stuff and providing back. It's a lot of work. I volunteer when I can, but I watch these ladies. They are counting money. They are organizing sign-up geniuses. It's a lot of time. And like I said, I fill in when I can. This year, I never thought I'd be on the board of a PTA, but I hold the Cooper Cuisine seat. And I am going to Sam's every week and loading my car up with food. And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, time invested. So, but it makes, it makes for the kids, and it's just giving back.
Lynn, and you're so right. I love how you said it. Like it is reciprocated, and I think that's just the love you put out. So by volunteering and just being a part of something, I think if you've had a bad day, go volunteer. If you had a good day, go volunteer, because you're gonna come back feeling good.
Good. You're like, oh, I did something today. And it wasn't for me, but it was.
Right. And that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Same thing on the neighborhoods. We actually utilize Halloween as a big thing. So we throw our own Moms Out Marketing's trunk or treat, but then what we had in our neighborhood is we had out the tents, we had popcorn, we did outdoor movie, and it was just so fun. And I had neighbors come to me, and this is probably the 3rd year we've done it. And they're like, thank you so much for revitalizing the street.
Yes.
So
little things. It's all the little things.
Yes.
It adds up. It really adds up. And seems like you live in a great community too. In our neighborhood, just this year. So I've made a commitment to make Jello shots. Y'all laugh at me, but the adults were so appreciative, and I was like, adult treats this way, kid treats that way. They're like, what? Adult treats? What are you talking about? Well, adult treats this way. And so yeah, they were excited. And one mom came up to me. She's like, I look forward to this every year, coming to your house. I'm like, this is my 2nd year, but I'll continue to do it.
Yeah. Our neighbor does that, and he does margaritas, so it is really nice.
Yes,
really nice.
We're lugging around all these kids. It needs a little help there. And it's all the little things. It's all the little things that you give back to the community, and it all adds up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think like you said, the check is great, but sometimes those little things make more of an impact because you can just do them one at a time. It's little. Sometimes those big ones seem so scary, daunting, because you're like, I don't know if I can ever do that or achieve that. But the little things are really, really impactful. So that's really great, Lynn. I love that. So Dallas, Cordell, what about you guys?
So I'm often reminded of what Jesus said about this. The same measure that you give, that's how it's going to come back to you. Yep. And that's not to say, oh, you give to the community so that you can get. But an old pastor of mine, a former pastor of mine, said that the law of giving is bound to the law of the harvest. And I look at it this way. In business, we attract ourselves to people who are like us and like-minded. So if you are a stingy person and not really serving, giving back to your community, then you're going to attract people towards you, whether it be colleagues, clients, employees, and stuff like that, who are of the same mind. And it's one of those things that I found in my business. I started my business 13 years ago here in Wylie. And the one thing that has catapulted my business into success has been giving. The more I give, and I don't give to receive, but it's that idea of being generous and giving, letting things go and saying, hey, I am going to, put this value out there and put myself out there and donate to these causes that I'm passionate about. It always attracts other people that are on the same mission, and we help each other to really do better business together and better community together because we are giving. And then some of my best ideas about some of the needs that we meet, the whole digital scanning business, getting into that was something that started 7 years ago. While I was giving back and doing other stuff, I found that, kept hitting this wall where people had these memories that they needed to preserve and they didn't know how to do it. And so part of the idea from that sparked by me giving back and by interacting with people that I was giving to. And it's just one of those things that you receive when you give, but you don't give to receive.
Dallas, one thing you just said though about Jesus is, if you look in the word, because I'm a Christian, it says where much is given, much is required. And it doesn't say where much is required, much is given. It says where much is given, much is required. It does not tell you it's given for you to hold or that. And it doesn't have to always mean money. It means if I'm giving you extra time, like I'm an empty nester 90% of the time. I have a bonus daughter, but 90% of that time, God's given me that time back. So if I'm giving you extra time where I've given you, then I have requirements. And we have to remember that. It's like you said, it's better for us to give, but we have to remember that I think what you put into this world, you're going to get back, right? And that's just in the community. That's in your business, that's in your home, that's at your table, wherever we do that at.
That's powerful. We're going to go on a quick break, but we're going to come right back to this conversation. Sarah, I know you have something to share. I want to hear from you, Cordell. That was amazing. Like I said, I knew this was going to be a great conversation. I knew it. I called it. So stay tuned. Keep listening. And we're going to thank some of our other sponsors. So.
The North Texas Community Difference-Wylie is made possible in part by Jenny Connolly with TC Roofing and Restoration. Trust TC to keep you leak-free. Jessica Cooper with Diesel Signs and Displays. The Power of Advertising. Lynn Heverly with Coldwell Banker Apex, guiding you home with heart and expertise. Caitlyn Fuessel with Elite Diamond Cleaning. Your home and office is a diamond. Let's get it out of the dust. Dallas Jones with Reynolds, bringing your memories and technology back to life. Melissa Mancini, owner of Melissa Mancini Photography. Don't let your babies grow up to be JPEGs. And by Marissa Page with Page Restoration. When the worst happens, let our family take care of yours. The North Texas Community Difference-Wylie. Together, we can make the difference. And now back to the show.
Welcome back. Welcome back. So I'm super excited. I'm going to hand it right off to Sarah. Why don't you share that book that you had and go right in?
Sure. I have to tell you, this is one of my absolute favorite books. I love this author, Tommy Spalding. I had an accidental meetup with him with one of my other favorite authors, but it's called The Heart-Led Leader is the book he wrote. And it says how living and leading from the heart will change your organization and your life. And have y'all read it? Has anybody read it?
Great book.
It is. And all of his stuff's really great. So anybody out there, I challenge you to add this to your reading list and have fun with it. But it's, I feel like even as a business owner, we may not have realized it, but we are here to serve. We've served, we create jobs, we create commerce, and we create that difference in the community by what we're building and how we project the energy out into that. So you may have not thought about your business as serving, but I hope that you do now and see how much that serving can change both marketing and really your clientele, because we are here to serve our clients. And how can we best do that? And I think a lot of times it's done by just the passion and the love for what we do.
And Sarah, one of the things in that book, one of the things that I take back from what you just said is just one of the things for HOTWORX-Wylie is we have to, what I tell my team is we have to remember we're of service to our members. Our members are not of service to us. So when our members are here, we're here to be of service to them, whether it's sometimes you may have to get in a cycle with a member. Sometimes you may have to be a cheerleader for a member because they don't have that at home, especially when you're dealing with weight loss or you're dealing with mental things. Here at HOTWORX-Wylie, our goal is to serve our members. So we have to remember in any business that we do, like,
oh no,
I'm sorry, I'm going away. I'm sorry, I'm back. Magic. So you have to be of service to whoever you're dealing with. So we just need to remember that our members or our customers are not to serve us, we're to serve them.
Absolutely. No, I think it's beautifully said. And I think even what you were saying, Trimone, and everybody else on the call, it's very much when you spend time with your clients and you build that relationship, that's how you know how to better serve them. So as we kind of like go into more of the business aspect of it, how are you getting to know your clients? How are you serving them? And are you constantly taking the time of knowing how to connect with them? Because your clients will evolve too, just as seasons evolve.
It's so true. And one of the things that I found is fulfillment is not always about what you do for others, but and it's what they can. I'm sorry, Lynn didn't put it in the notes, but you find fulfillment in what you do for others and not what others do for you. So it's not like Lynn was saying. Like there is that fulfillment that you get, that happiness when you give, and that what I found in my business is my fulfillment that I get is when my employees are happy. I am there to serve my employees because without them, I can't do it. I have a team of 8 or 9 girls and an assistant, and without them, I couldn't run my business. And so I find fulfillment when they love their job, when they're having a hard day and they can turn to me too and say, hey, this is what's going on. And I'm able to help them. That's when I get fulfillment of serving them, because in turn of serving my employees, they go out and better serve our clients. And that's that team, that mentality. And it's really important and to be able to do that. So that's my ultimate goal in my business, is to serve, and I get fulfillment from serving my employees, because I for so long just tried to serve the clients, and then I wasn't filling the cup of my employees. And then in turn, we were having a breakdown of maybe some complaints, or not everything was great, and that happens. But as I began to pour into my employees, they were able to give more to the clients and do a much better job. And so that's the fulfillment that I get for my side. And that in turn helps the community. And so it's just it's a domino effect, really. It's that who can you touch that then turns around and can touch the next person and impact the next person. And so it's a powerful way to do it.
Yeah, it's the power of positivity. I mean, when you're positive, it exudes. You share that. And I honestly believe in energy. Like if you are putting out that negative stuff, that's all you're going to get. And then don't be surprised that it's coming at you. So, change your outlook, change your mindset, because your mind is a powerful thing.
Yes, it is.
Once you fix that, then, good things start coming your way.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah. And giving back, it's not just a benefit to your business. It can also be really fun. How many of you guys went to Boo on Ballard last Thursday?
We had a big booth and saw a lot of kids. Woo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If those of you who aren't listening that may not know about Boo on Ballard, it is Wylie's big October event. It's trick or treating on steroids. They shut down the streets in downtown Wylie. Vendors come in and set up booths, and there's just candy flying everywhere. Kids, adults, dogs dressed up in costumes. It's a big deal. And no, it's not one of those things where you set up a booth and expect to pass out a bunch of flyers and coupons and make a bunch of money. It is truly a give back to the community. And it's fun. It's super fun. It's a great time. One of my favorite.
And the weather was beautiful, Dallas. It was beautiful. And the kids were cute, the different costumes. So,
oh yeah, it was just amazing.
Yeah, it's a really, really great time of year to be a part, especially around the holidays. So many people are getting out. So there are really so many people in need too, and we get to support our community and the people that we care about most and that we've plugged into, the businesses that we're here. This is where we are. This is where we've planted our flag, and so. Like I said, this has been a great conversation. I feel like we could go on forever. Just keep going and sharing amazing things. But we're going to close out, and we're going to go around and just share, again, who you are, how people can get connected with you, and any last kind of comment that you have about this topic, anything that you want the listeners to know about you. So Sara, you're in the top of my corner, so you can go first, and then Trimone, and we'll go down.
Hey everyone, Sara once again, Design Remodel Pros and Moms Out Marketing. As I said in this podcast, if you had a bad day, go serve. If you've had a good day, go serve, because you're going to come back with something positive. And I wish you all very well. I look forward to connecting with you. I will be sharing my website, etc. But go have a blessed one. Create an awesome, positive effect.
Yes.
I am Trimone Washington. I am the franchise owner of HOTWORX Wylie, where you get more workout for less time. And today I just want to remind you what Dr. Sue says. Why fit in when you were born to stand out? So go stand out and serve your community. Come see us on Friendsgiving, and let's give back to the community, and let's get you ready for the new year. And I'll get our information out to you as well. Thank you for having me. And again, we appreciate your time.
Love it. Lynn, Dallas, Cordell.
Well, I just want to thank Trimone for agreeing to come on. I've been trying to get her to come to Mountain Network, so hopefully she comes next Thursday. I know she's a busy woman. But I'm Lynn. I am with Cole Banker Apex, and I'm in real estate. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me at sports games where my kids are. But yeah, and if you want to come check out what Mountain Network is all about, we are at the Herman Marshall Building at 9 o'clock every Thursday.
Love it. Dallas, you're next.
Oh, yeah. So if you want to get to meet more and get to know me, Dallas Jones on Facebook. You can also look up Reynolds on Facebook and find me anywhere around Wylie.
Yep. And Cordell, last but not least.
All right. So Cordell Reynolds with the community residential lender with Frost Bank. I just want to say, you know, in honor of what we do, I was just absorbing everything you guys are talking about today. And I just want to remind everyone, whatever you do, do it with love. You know, we can get really caught up in trying to do things for specific results. But if you give love, you receive love. And we need more of that in this world.
We do.
So good. I love everyone's last words. So again, my name is Caitlyn Fuessel. I'm the owner of Elite Diamond Cleaning. We do residential and commercial cleaning in the DFW area. And if you ever need anything, feel free to reach out. And again, fulfillment just comes from pouring into others, and it'll all come back around. So give and you will receive. That's just how it is. So we're super, super glad that everyone tuned in to listen. Join us again next Thursday, and go back, listen to the What's Up Wylie segment. Hopefully we'll see you around at some of those events. And thank you guys so much for joining us today. I hope you'll have a fantastic rest of your day, and enjoy it. See you soon. Bye.
Thank you for watching today's show. If you like today's show, please share, like, and subscribe, and make sure to shop, buy, and hire in Wylie. Special thanks to all the guests, co-hosts, and sponsors of the North Texas Community Difference-Wylie.
Thank you for tuning in and watching our show. If you would like to see our next show, or more shows like this one, just click the QR code and go to show schedules, or just follow and subscribe to our channels to get updates and notifications of this show, and many others like it.